Good day, heat pressers. Welcome to the Transfer Express Product Showcase. My name is Jason Zega. I'm the General Manager for Transfer Express. Behind the camera is Natasha Herbert. Say hello, Natasha.
Hello.
Today we're going to show you some of our newest products, but also some of our current products. Typically we would do this in person at one of our many trade shows that we attend. But as you know, the last few months we've all been impacted by COVID. So we thought of doing something a little bit different, a little bit unique, and bringing our trade show booth to you. Now, what's great about the Easy View Designer is that it really is designed for anybody to use. Whether you're a experienced graphic designer with lots of experience in Adobe and Corel, or you're just getting started and you have, like me, very little experience with Adobe or Corel. This system allows you to really create your own artwork using clip arts that we give you, layouts that we give you. We also have the ability for you to go ahead and upload your own artwork and even make enhancements to that as well. Now, for this one example in particular, we're going to go ahead and use a layout that is in our system. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Layout. And I already knew which layout I was going to use, so I knew the number QAL 594. Now, if you want to search for basketball, baseball, landscaping, family reunions, you could type all that up here, hit search, and it will pop up those layouts that are more geared towards your search. Or if you know exactly the layout number, you can type that just like I did up here, and it'll also pop up for you. So again, I'm going to go ahead and select on QAL 594. And the first thing that I like to do when I start designing an Easy View is I like to change the background to actually be the color of the shirt that I'm going to be putting the transfer on. So I'm going to click over here where it says apparel color, and I'm going to change that to sharp teal. Perfect. So from here, what I want to do is I want to make the text, so where it says Youth Quake Compton, I want to make that a different color. Right now it's no ink. It's going to, it's going to show through to the garment. So I'm going to click on here where it says no ink on the left hand side, and I'm going to select maize. So I'm going to scroll down to my yellows and select maize. Perfect. Now what I like to do is I like to change this black background here to actually be the color of the shirt. So I'm going to take the color black here, click on that, and select no ink. Perfect. Now what I like to do is I still want to create a border that's around here, and that's actually pretty easy to do. So over here on the left hand side where it says Effects, click on that, and you could select Touching Outline. Then over here on the right hand side, you can see it already added a metallic graphite border. So what we're going to do is change that metallic graphite to white. And I also want to thicken that border up a little bit. So over here where it says width, I go ahead and select the plus sign a few times. Perfect. And then I hit done. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit smaller because I am going to add a fun design here at the top, a little bouncy ball effect. And easy enough to do that over here on clip art, click on add clip art, and you can see all I did up here at the top was type bounce, and it brought up everything for me related to bounce. So what I'm going to select here is this bouncy ball, this black one. And then I'm going to move it up here. And then also what I want to do is I want to go ahead and change the color of that to maize. Perfect. Now, one of the things I like to do as well is I don't like the outline to touch exactly to where my bouncy ball is. So easy enough to change that is you just go down here to Effects, click on Touching Outline. Again, you can see it adds this metallic graphite. Now, the little secret here is you just change that color to no ink. And now you have yourself separated from the outline. Beautiful. All right. Now, our theme for the month of June is Bounce Back to Business. So what I'm going to do is select the word youth here, and I'm going to type in bounce. Now, what I like to do is make that a little bit more, the spacing a little bit less condensed. So I'm going to actually lessen that up by hitting this minus button here. Oh, perfect. And then over here for Quake, I'm going to take that to back. And what's cool about this template is you can see it actually wrote, it flips the word. So again, I want to make that a little bit less exact. Perfect. And then over here for Compton, I'm going to select that. And in the Compton, what I'm going to go ahead and write is to business. And then again, the same thing is I want to make that a little bit more thick. Perfect. And then from here, you can go ahead and you can adjust this a little bit more how you want it, depending on how you want to center it. But I like what I have here, so I'm going to go with it. Now, very easy from here to go ahead and order. You have to fill out over here, everything over here on the right-hand side to get your pricing. So over here for print method, we are going to do screen print, but you'll see here there's a couple other options between digital, full color, and non-apparel. But we're going to select screen print. I do want the Goof-Proof Transfer, but you can see all the other different ones here. The fabric, I'm going to go ahead and use 100% cotton shirt. And then for image quantity, let's just say I want 50 of these. Perfect. And you can see what it's going to do. It's going to go ahead and now and give you the total price. And if you click on View Details, it'll tell you when the transfers are going to ship, and the sheet image cost. And then if you had multiple images on here, it actually break down the price per image that you were using for Gang. All right. Now, what's really cool about EasyView is that you can go ahead and use this to show your customers as well by clicking on Apparel and Share. So I'm going to click on that. And I already have the shirt. I'm going to use the 5,000 shirt here from Gildan. And here I can go ahead and move it around. And then also you could change your watermark. So you click on watermark here, and my last name is Ziga, so I'm just using Ziga Tees, but you can change that to whatever you like. You can also download this to send it off, or you can go ahead and email. And I like this option. Here, you click on email, and in the from box, you actually put your email address. So, I would put, jason.ziga@transferexpress.com. And then in my to box, I would put in who this is going to be emailed to, the subject, your transfer. And then here in the message is type whatever you want in reference to what you're showing the customer, the pricing, the quote, however you usually communicate that to the customer. What I always like to select is email a copy to the sender. That way, a copy of that will get emailed to me as well. And it looks like, what's great is that it will look like that this is coming from you. It'll show that it's coming from you. So if they respond, it will come to your email. But this is a really neat thing to go ahead and use as a proof system for your customers. And again, with the watermark effect and everything. Now, for the t-shirts, you can actually order the t-shirts directly from here as well by simply selecting your sizes and then adding it to your cart. It'll automatically you basically can design your shirt and order your t-shirts all from EasyView. From here, I already have the shirts in stock, so I'm good. I'm not going to order any of those. And now I'm really basically set to go. So I hit done. All right. And then from here, it's going to show me what the transfer is going to look like when I get the sheets. And then over here, all I do is select add to cart. Again, notice that it gives you your ship date, your total image cost, everything to that effect. Add to cart, and you go ahead and order your transfers, and then you'll be ready to go as soon as you get your transfers here in a couple of days, which I'm going to show you right now. Which hence the name Transfer Express. Secondly, when that package comes, it's from us because we give you a pizza, literally a pizza box. Very noticeable, very recognizable. The reason why we do it in a box such as this is because it can withstand any of the damage. So we don't put your product in an envelope. We don't put your product in a very loose box that can easily be damaged. This box can withstand pressure, it can withstand damage. So it can be pounded, it can be thrown, it can be whatever you want it to be. But when you open that box up, your transfers will be perfect. So now that you've opened your box, you're ready to start transferring. So what you're going to have here is you open up, and inside is your packing slip. In your packing slip, it has all your information about exactly how to press your transfer. So make sure you follow this. Take a look at it. Ensure that you have the right temperature set, the right time set, the right pressure set. And then once you press it, that you peel it based on the instructions, whether it's a hot peel, a warm peel, or a cold peel. We're going to go ahead now and we're ready to start pressing our transfers. The transfer we chose to use is our Goof-Proof Transfer. It is our most versatile transfer. It is also our most popular transfer. This transfer is made with the same plastisol ink that your typical screen printer down the street from you actually uses. Actually, to be honest with you, there's no difference whatsoever from what a screen printer is doing that's direct to t-shirts compared to what we're doing with transfers. The only difference, we're using the same inks, we're using all the same types of technology. The only difference is that a direct-to-garment screen printer is putting it directly under the garment, and we're putting it onto transfer paper, and then you're going to finish it off by pressing it. So using our Goof-Proof transfer product, this applies at 365 degrees for 8 seconds, and it's a hot peel. The pressure should be between 6 and 8 on a typical Hotronix press. So we're going to go ahead and press this transfer on a 100% cotton shirt. And for all the different fabric types out there right now, between all your different types of 50/50s and polyesters and nylons and rayons, all the stuff that you're hearing about, at the end of the day, most of your sales are going to come down to 100% cotton t-shirt. 100% cotton continues to be the most popular t-shirt to sell on the market. So we're going to go ahead and load the t-shirt now, and we're actually going to thread it onto the heat press itself. And what threading does is it allows us to go ahead and line it up. And then if we're doing a back print or anything to that effect, it's very easy. You can actually slide it over and slide it around, and now you're ready to go ahead and do your back. Now for this transfer itself, we're just going to do a front piece. All right, so now that we're all set up and we're ready to go, the first thing that you need to do is you have to preheat the shirt. Why? There's moisture that's built up in the shirt, and by preheating it, you get that moisture out. Your transfer, though it will look good, it'll stick. When there's moisture in it, the durability doesn't last as much as it should. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and preheat the shirt. Typically just a 3 second press will go ahead and get all that moisture out of the shirt for you. Now we're going to go ahead and line up the transfer. One of the things that we offer our customers is on the back of the transfer, we have a grid. So you can actually go ahead and line up your shirt based on the grid here that you see. So now that we've lined up our transfer onto our shirt, we're ready to go ahead and we're ready to see the magic. And the magic all happens in 8 seconds. So we're going to press this down. And again, you want to press this between a 6 to 8 pressure, and you want to make sure that when this pops up, that you're going to peel it using a hot peel, which basically means you're going to grab it and peel it. And what you're left with is your design on the t-shirt. In 8 seconds, all the magic happens in 8 seconds. All right, now what we're going to do is go over some of our other transfer types that we offer. So the first one that you already saw and that we pressed was the Goof-Proof Transfer. Once again, this is our most popular transfer. It applies on 50/50, 100% cotton, and 100% poly. In fact, all of the transfers here that I'm going to show you apply on all 3 of those things. However, there are some that are better for others for more sensitive fabrics, which we'll talk about. So this is our Goof-Proof Transfer. Once again, 365, 8 seconds, hot peel. The next type of transfer that we offer is what we call our ElastiPrint transfer. And what this is actually perfect for your very sensitive 100% poly type garments. Why? Because it applies at a low temperature. So this applies at 300 degrees for 15 seconds. And this one you're actually going to put it to the side and let it cool down for it to be a completely cold peel before you peel it off. All of these transfers are going to be around the same pressure between 6 and 8 on your typical Hotronix machine. So what's nice about this is that you can see this is a sensitive fabric, and you can see really no scorch marks whatsoever on either of these. The other part of it is that because it's called ElastiPrint. It's called ElastiPrint for a reason. it stretches. So it stretches with the fabric and it rebounds very nicely. So what we also offer in our Goof-Proof and Elastic formulas is actually our stock products. So we have stock numbers, and then we also have what we call express names. So before we get to express names, stock numbers we offer in many different types of colors and again in different ink formulations. And so depending on what kind of jersey you're putting this on, depends on what type of transfer is going to be best to use. For the most part, your typical Goof-Proof transfer can go just about anything. If you're using something that has a little bit more stretch and has a lot more maybe poly on it, maybe a little bit more sensitive to heat, then you're going to want to use the Elastic Print. And on the second part is the actual express name itself. So what you would do is literally send us a roster of names. And in those roster of names, we would actually send you name bars that you would simply apply to the garment, and it would come out just like this. Now, what's nice about our products is that our products line up to a box or a T. So you actually put the transfer down for the name, and right below it, you put the number. And so you press it at one time, peel both, and you have yourself a finished jersey. All right. So our first type of specialty product that we offer is our puff transfer. So our puff transfer is very nice because it does literally what it says. It puffs. So you press it, you peel it, and then you actually get a very nice raised texture that actually pops the design a little bit, puffs it out. It's very popular for shirts that have maybe an oversized shoulder print on the back, or for just popping out a design. Typically what I like to use it for is when I do football shirts. I'll actually do a football here, and in the laces itself, I'll have those pop out. So it actually feels like almost like a football per se. Our next type of transfer is our Purl Prints. Our Purl Print transfer we offer in a few different colors, and what it does is it gives it a nice little sheen, nice little shine. So very popular with your cheer clubs or your dance clubs. Those types of things really, this product really does stand out. Our final specialty transfer product is our Glow product, and it literally does what it says. It glows in the dark. So obviously popular for all kinds of different things, not just from Halloween type events, but blackout type events as well, where you actually get a good glow, a nice green glow from these. So you simply apply these again as a transfer, you peel them, and you're ready to go ahead and give these to your customer, and they can glow. Another type of specialty product that we offer is actually our custom rhinestones. So this is for all those people who love to be bedazzled. And what you get here is you can actually send us any design you want, and we'll make it a custom rhinestone for you. And we do it in as little as 3 days. So you can send us an order for custom rhinestones, something to this effect, and in 3 days it'll ship to you, press it, and you can, and again, give it to those customers who are really wanting to be bedazzled. Obviously very popular, again, with your cheer clubs, your dance clubs, but also sports, football moms, those types of things as well. And you can actually take our custom rhinestones and our Goof-Proof or other formulas and actually do a mixed media. So what's really cool here is that first pressed is our Goof-Proof transfer, then you put the rhinestone transfer down, press it again, and you get a really cool effect with mixed media. Something that you can do and actually sells for a lot higher to your customers as well because of the mixed media. Our last product that we have, specialty product that we offer, is a foil. So a foil really does give it that sort of what's very popular right now, especially with your Adidas and your Nikes and your Pumas, some sort of really nice effect of that sheen. So what you would do is you actually press the transfer first, then you put a foil on top of it, press the foil, peel it, and you're left with a really cool design. So again, we offer that in a number of different colors. Check out transferexpress.com for all the available selections. Moving over those are all our typical plastisol screen print transfers. We also offer water-based screen print transfers. And what water-based screen print transfers for, we call that product our Aqua True product. And what this product is great for is your nylons, your rayons, your heavy stretch. Also, this formulation comes with a sub-block. So if you have a sublimated garment, you could actually go ahead and put the AquaTrue product with a block behind it, and it will not bleed through. The other great thing about this is the feel. It is soft. It has a great hand. Almost no hand at all. It also stretches and rebounds like no other. So again, this is a very nice product to have when you're using your very difficult types of fabrics, your nylons, your rayons, your sublimated garments that you'll want to have some sort of block to it. All of that is offered, and you get a very soft hand and a great stretch and rebound, literally in a matter of seconds pressing. Now I want to show you our Ultra Color Soft product, which is formerly known as Stretch Litho Matte. And you may be asking, Jason, why are we changing the name from Stretch Litho Matte to Ultra Color Soft? It's very simple. The product itself is better described as Ultra Color Soft. First of all, Ultra Color, as many colors as you want. Because it's digitally printed, you get what you want, and you send it to us, and you're going to get it. Secondly, it's ultra soft. You peel it, you have a nice matte finish, almost no hand at all. Not to mention, it's ultra cool. So let's go ahead and press one now. So now we're going to go ahead and press our Ultra Color Soft product. We designed here a full color image saying come together. You can see all the different color effects. Very, very difficult and very expensive to do this as your typical screen print transfer. So doing it in a digital screen print transfer is much easier and also much more cost effective for you. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll make sure our press is set up. And by the way, we're using what we are selling now is called the Pink Press. This is a perfect press to own for those of you who are just starting out, for those of you who are crafters or hobbyists. This is a perfect press to use. And you get the entire press for $310, and that includes shipping. So really highly recommend. Go to transferexpress.com. You can see more about the press itself, and go ahead and order one. Again, highly recommended. You're going to get accurate pressure, accurate temperature, accurate time with this press. I guarantee it. So over here we have, we're going to go ahead and press our transfer. The first thing we need to do is we're going to go ahead and preheat the garment. As I mentioned earlier, why do we do that? You got to get the moisture out of the shirt. Secondly, it also helps eliminate any wrinkles that are on the shirt. So we're going to go ahead and line this up. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and press it down. And this is going to press for 275 degrees for 15 seconds. And we're going to do about a 6 to 8 pressure, and we're going to let this completely be cold to the touch. So we're going to set this to the side before we peel it off. And you may be saying, okay, well, sometimes I get directions to say 300 degrees. Depending on the type of fabric, type of garment you're using, depends on what you want to set that temperature at. For something like this, it's a typical polyester shirt, 275 should be ample. If you're pressing it on a hoodie, something a little bit more heavy, you're going to want to go ahead and press that at 300 degrees. All right, so I'm going to set this one to the side. I'm going to let that completely cool before we peel it off. While we're letting that cool down, I want to talk to you a little bit about the Ultra Color Soft, again, formerly known as Stretch Litho Matte. We recently introduced what we call image pricing. So you actually can order as little as 20 pieces in various different sizes. So we offer 5 different sizes here total. And again, you can order as little as 20. So the first one here is our what we call our extra small image. Our extra small image is any image you could fit in that basically a 3 by 2.5 parameters. And then it moves up from there. So then we move on to what we call our small image, which is about 5.5 by 4. Then we move to a medium image, which is about 8 3/4 by 5 by 5. Or we also have it where you can have it a various different size, 11.5 by 4. Again, all of this is on transferexpress.com under Ultra Color Soft and or Stretch Litho Matte. We also have a larger size here, and that's what I just pressed. I pressed a larger size here, which you can fit one image into that 11.5 by 8 3/4. And if you're just doing something like a sleeve print or a leg print, we also do offer like an 18 by 5.5. This one's obviously a little bit smaller, or you can actually get an 11.5 again by 8 3/4 as well, as we saw here with this one. So a lot of different options here to choose from. The one that I actually like the most is the sheet. You actually could buy the sheet, and we don't limit one image in that sheet. Now, I will say that on these here, we are only able to put one image in that box. However, for the sheet itself, you can fit as many as you want. So we have an 11.5 by 18 sheet here, and what I did is I took 18 really cool full color logos and I just filled it up. And now I literally can have 18 different orders here for 18 different customers, all on one sheet, and I get this sheet for pricing depending on the number of quantity that you need, whether it's 20 sheets or 30 sheets or 50 sheets, however it works out. But nonetheless, this is the best, this is the most economic way to go. We're one of the few companies out there that allow you to gang whatever you want. We don't charge you gang fees. We don't charge you art fees. If you upload it to us, you're going to get your artwork ready to go, high quality, immediately. Now we're ready to go ahead and peel this transfer. Again, you want to make sure that it's completely cold to the touch. So as I'm feeling it here, it's golden, it's ready to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull the transfer off. You can see, look how easy that is. Well, in the industry, we say that peels like butter, and that's exactly what it does here. So as I peel that off, and you can see here at the end, I'm left with a full color print, great detail, and that hand. That hand is that, Natasha, feel that. Is that soft? Is that soft? Oh, yeah. That's soft. So again, it's very, very soft hand, but a really cool matte finish. It almost gives it it actually does give it a premium type look to it, a premium type feel to it. Now, we actually, for Transfer Express, we are the world leader when it comes to transfer manufacturing. And what you're seeing here with our Ultra Color Soft product is something that is completely proprietary. So nowhere else on the market are you going to be able to get this type of product with this type of feel, with basically no hand, anywhere else on the market. This is only available. Thank you for joining us. Sincerely appreciate it. As we end here, I just want to tell you about a couple of things we're doing for the month of June for promotions that I really highly recommend. The first is that we do offer masks now. We offer masks. These are really high quality, USA made 2-ply masks. One of the things I really like about these is that when you heat press these, they lay completely flat. So it's really easy to heat press these. There's no ruffles on the sides or at the top. They're really easy to layer transfer down and press them. So you can get, we sell these in white and black, and as well our masks come with a pocket filter. So if you want to put a filter in there or put something in there, that's definitely available. And it's also on the side, so it doesn't really mess with the heat transfer, heat press area. So for the flags, you're probably asking, that's a pretty cool flag down there. Can I get my hands on some? And actually, absolutely. So this is actually in our Ultra Color Soft product, again, formerly known as Stretch Litho Matte. But we are currently selling our flag pack. So you get a pack of 50 for $20 for the month of June. So we sell them with this, and again, in the Ultra Color Soft way, which is kind of a wavy flag, but we also have a larger one that would typically go on like a sleeve for like a baseball t-shirt or something like that, but it actually goes really well on a mask as well. Those are plastisol printed, and those are also available for a pack of 50 for $20. So that wraps up our show today. First of all, again, I want to thank you for allowing us into your home, allowing us into your workplace. Thank you for allowing us to take our trade show booth and bring it to you. So just to kind of go over what we talked about today, the first thing we talked about was EasyView. We saw how EasyView worked. EasyView in the industry is the best tool to use to create your own design. There's nothing out there on the market that allows you to do what we give you the ability to do with EasyView. Secondly, we talked about our taking that transfer that you create and pressing it. We pressed a really cool transfer, and we pressed using our most popular ink formula, our Goof-Proof. Again, very easy, multicolor. Literally, all the magic happens in 8 seconds. The next thing we did is we talked about all the other different products that we offer, from elastic print to Purl to puff to glow to aqua-true to names to numbers. We offer a lot of different products, and unfortunately, it would take up too much time to go through all of them here on this video. However, I encourage you to visit transferexpress.com. There's a ton of videos on there for each of different types of products, or you can call one of our helpful customer service associates. They're standing by to help you as well. We talked about our fastest growing product in the history of our company, which is now known as Ultracolor Soft, again, formerly known as Stretch Litho Matte. Why is it Ultracolor Soft? Because it is unlimited color, so all ultra colors, and you have the Ultra Soft. Again, nice matte finish, almost a no-hand feel, and of course, it's ultra cool. Then we talked about the flag pack promo and our mask. So again, we're offering masks, very high quality mask, 2-ply, USA made, a pack of 50. You get a pack of those online, and we do offer different prices depending on the price breaks and the quantities that you need. Then we also are offering our flag packs, our flag pack promos, which is which you get 50 flags for $20. And again, they come in various sizes, to the digital ultracolor softs or the wavy flag, to your typical standard flag that you would put on a sleeve. But again, all of those go really well on a mask too. So again, from all of us here at Transfer Express, my name is Jason Ziga. Really appreciate it. Again, special thanks to Natasha behind the camera, who's really made me look good, and that was a hard thing to do. So thank you, Natasha, for that. I appreciate it. And to all of you, until next time, keep pressing and happy pressing. Thank you.